Live sur Fortnite. Il y a ce truc qui est lourd. Il y a le skin marché à l'eau aussi. Clac. On va attendre qu'il y ait du monde. On va attendre qu'il y ait du monde qui arrive. Sur le live. Ah, par contre, ils vont pas me casser les pieds, les motos là. Parce que c'est relou. Donc, on va attendre qu'il y ait du monde, la famille, le refrain sur le live. Donc, on va attendre qu'il y ait du monde, la famille, le refrain. Marquer un petit salut. On attend qu'il y ait du monde un peu sur le live avant de partir en game. Quoi? On attend qu'il y ait du monde sur le live avant de partir en game. Quoi? Ça commence à arriver les gars. Ça commence à arriver les gars. Bon, on va pouvoir lancer une game. Yo yo à toutes les personnes qui sont sur mon live. Bon, on va pouvoir lancer une game. Yo yo à toutes les personnes qui sont sur mon live. On va lancer une game en solo. Il fait chaud sur Marseille. Donc ça va commencer.
moving. Crew trying to do some wall replacing to build up a little bit of a material buffer in case fighting does happen here. Big Mr. Savage going to rotate up.
There's Tifu, the player just in front. The fight he's potentially looking to take. Not sure exactly what the health is of the opponent just ahead, but you got to think, okay, so there is a health advantage. Maybe Tifu did a bit of damage as Kluja will begin to heal on up. So it does look like Tifu damaged the player, thought about challenging, but for right now we'll just box for a moment. They are very, very...
Salut à toutes les personnes qui sont sur mon live.
Opportunity here to clip some shots from Tifu. Very happy. We've seen it before, and we'll see it again. That one of the best in the game.
That was kind of greedy from Tifu. He has a ton of material. I think he didn't expect his opponent to challenge and go for a shot, but because he tries to save a couple walls of wood, has to pop one of those big shields. And Kluja says, you know what? I'm out of here, and the zone's already there, so Tifu has a long trek ahead of him. Might have decided he's going to use the launch pad here. Probably not if he does have the slipstreams down below, but still will take some damage from the storm.
If there is a rip spawn up the bird, he can take the zip across, jump off midway through, and go down and grab it. We'll see.
Putain, je vais me rendre compte des cadres de son.
So our game one winner out early on, which means that 9-point lead will surely be cut down as this one goes on. Quick thing I want to remind everyone of, yesterday we were nearing the #1 trend in the world on Twitter. I'm going to challenge all of you right now. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup across everywhere. Send in how you're watching today. Let me know who you think's going to win. Hashtag Fortnite World Cup everywhere from the millions of you all tuning on in. Can't stress that enough. Let everyone know that the largest event, one of the largest events of all time, concludes today with a $30 million prize pot in total throughout the weekend.
Azar holding and headed here. Stuck a little stalemate. You hold that side, look for the shot. Can't quite find it. Player backs out of that. Not fast enough.
Mr. Savage goes down to Mega.
Eliminated early in this game 2 of the World Cup solos. Start holding this edit yet again, just trying to wait and watch to see if he's going to spot this player. Make a move. This might be an opportunity to make a play here. Twins kind of baiting the ultimate high ground here. Little resets, can go for a wall replace. Get it. Fly, jump up, build the range, defend against any shots. Here it is, a shot from the side, does make contact. Twins down to 90 total HP. Big hit there with the shot. He's trying to rotate pressured against the edge of the storm. Build off is kind of the only answer at this point. Twins hands down, doesn't quite find that the player inside ahead of him has the lead. Another big hit, 14 HP left for Twins. A build fight is all he's got left. A good shadow is trying to get away, but if the player inside is smart enough, he knows exactly where to shoot. Is going to go down. We'll see here. One pump is all it takes, though, with this thing. 150 HP. So,
oh my gosh.
Almost going down there. No shield remaining. A back and forth between these two titans of Fortnite. And there it is. Keenstar finding the lead. The shot in there. And Twins eliminated.
Move towards Storm Surge kicking on. I just want to point out where this next zone is. Spokes Production will bring that back in for you all to see just how insane zone #2 will be for everyone on this map.
Actually, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, because they have a long run ahead. Look at that.
All
a third of the zone
outside
off the map.
Not only are you forced all the way to the bottom of the map, you've got nothing on the south end of the safe zone. Players going to get compressed together. I would expect going into circle 3 or 4, you're going to see a very low player count in comparison to last game. We're already down to 75. And Storm Surge now getting ready to kick in. You have 5 players that need to go down before damage starts to go out to those that have not dealt enough of it. Yep. Multiple players bunkering up here at Happy Hamlet. Not a whole lot of real estate left. Shots going out there. You heard that minigun, one of the very good weapon for applying pressure to structures, especially when you see other players are taking shots at the same target. Let it fight the top left of your screen there. Replay between Niddle and Fox. Shot above him, headed down. Quite find the first shot. Follows through with a second, third, fourth, and the elimination.
He had 1 health left. If you look, after the 50 health was earned, he was stuck at 50, meaning he was under 1 HP. He had effectively 0.9% health. And goes down right there. His opponent can't win the fight as he's rewarded. Nakamura on your screen, 179 total HP, and that's a tough battle you have here, Dr. Lupo. Do you use your last healing item in the big shield for 21, or do you hope maybe 179 health is enough for the next fight? It's a double-edged sword, a tough decision to make. Search still active. 4 more players need to go down before it ends.
Pas tant que ça va s'arrêter ça.
The wall there, can't quite find it, but ended up. So gonna make the rotation away. Waiting. This is just an opportunity. He's basically trying to bait to see if the player inside is going to head out. Shockwave. Lecce hits the tree. It might cost him. Pressure being applied now. The 1v1 not over quite yet. Combat shotgun from above right here will be very effective. The spread from the top down position like this is like a guaranteed crit. Here we go. Shot from behind. Can't quite make contact yet.
Zone now hitting for 2 as well.
This player's going to have to go for it very soon. Here we go. Another shockwave to push away. Storm Surge is active. He's way above, and those bandages are going to be key to survival. We'll see. I guess the swap in position. But she took the high ground temporarily here.
They're at a point now where they basically just
have
one of them needs to get in the fight. One of them needs to win this fight if they want to survive for the 50 extra health. Lecce slowly taking this damage. 2 ticks every second, and it's going quick. Dr. Lupo now down to just 12 HP. This could be done here momentarily. A shot, no! Moffman wins it with the quick shotgun to the dome, and you see, using 4 bandages, the 50 health puts him back to 100. It should be enough to move on in. Storm Surge now over as well, and the next zone just popped up. And it's even more southwest. Tfue still alive in this game. So far, 0 eliminations. Still, though, with this magnificent inventory for the late game.
I just want to say that the bait outside the storm, forcing your opponent to take damage, knowing that they're not healing for their own HP, basically a way of weakening them, and then you choose the time to engage means you don't even have to be as active as before. That shotgun, took a couple shots on that player on rotation. The Shadow Bomb a little more difficult to see them since they're basically invisible. They are a shadow. Yeah. Is that why they call it a shadow bomb?
Not entirely sure yet. I'm still figuring that out. Tfue not safe in the next zone. He's going to use Launchpad. He's going to try to use whatever his opponent places down right here.
Try and bait, doesn't put down that launch pad. Here we go. Thought for a second he might go for the right. Chooses not to, flying past multiple players in
Shadow Bomb
move. And here we go. Shots from the backside. Pressure being applied on Tfue, and he's going to have to box up for just a second. There it is. Shadow Bomb and door edit. Making a move on the outside. He is in the shadow form still, and you can keep this by jumping against the wall.
That was not a good Shadow Bomb, I can tell you right now.
Gotta be disappointed there. Big hit from above, down to 55 HP. Tfue, the edit from the outside, and he is eliminated by King.
And look who it is again, King, the player with 7 eliminations in game number 1, keeps the aggression going in game 2. The heavy sniper that immediately destroys that wall and is rewarded with incredible loot, almost max builds as well. Tfue, a very quiet start to today's World Cup competition.
There's that elimination on Tfue, shot from above, a little bit of shield damage, but a big hit from the outside. Using a heavy snipe to take that wall almost instantly. Very intelligent play there. Again, more impressive player, more aggressive players we've seen thus far.
Yep, and it's working out up to this point.
Oh my gosh, this is back down at Happy Hamlet, right on the edge. So many players on the east side of the safe zone. This is a far southwest. Remember, about a third of it is in the water right now. Nobody's on the island, the outside. We're going to see where this goes next. There it is, focused just to the west. That submarine atop the ice mountain right there.
But look at how many players are stacked on the right side of that zone. So if you're currently in this next zone, on that north or east side, you can put a ton of damage downrange as everyone has to... You see quality go down in Diego GB in your elimination feed.
Attendez, on va voir.
Coming on through. Crew boxed up. Bucks under 100 health. Has to play this one safely, but they are so far on the east side of the zone. The storm is going to move quite quick, Ben. They've got to be ready for it. There's already the first shockwave used. Rux trying to shoot them from behind. Not able to get an elimination there. Class so far away.
J'irai font que parler, ça me déconcentre de ouf, les gars. Go top 1. Go top 1. Ça va être compliqué là, frérot. Mort de pas avoir un style gros, c'est quand même. Attendez, j'ai fermé ce côté parce que le bruit des motos ça va 2 secondes, mais après ça casse les couilles quoi. Attendez, je vais...
Frantically moving on over as everyone knows prime real estate is available. This is one of the most insane zones I've seen. Look at, no one's in it. No one's in it.
Quick couple notes about King. All players from Argentina. He is the minimum age required in order to play the Fortnite World Cup. 13
Voilà.
King is 13.
He is indeed.
My goodness.
Jack
Got
is
11
a million times better than both of us combined.
Yeah. That is absolutely ridiculous to think about. Cosmic on the height.
Vivid
Bon.
still alive in this game. Artcrook is still alive in this game. Draken's still alive in this game.
We'll just get used here. Looks like Will again place the launch pad, and what you saw right there, a ramp placed backwards to bounce off of it, so he doesn't go all the way up. Basically, a sitting duck up in the air, kind of flows quite quickly towards the opposing player. King, imagine winning $3 million as a 13-year-old. I mean, I think I would have bought like a razor scoop when I was that age, probably, and enough ice cream to. Well, don't really know where I was going with that one. To be honest, there's going to be a lot of ice cream.
Surprised that food for topic here. The push through the air. King getting aggressive into the next safe zone. Here we go. Gonna have to hold the wall for just a moment. Little drop down. Like this repositioning. He doesn't want to be in the same elevation. He's got multiple floors now in case he's to take a drop there. Yarkos gets beamed from the side.
Merde! Ça bug! Putain, mais ça bug ce jeu! Ça bug!
29 players left.
Putain! Casse les couilles! Casse les couilles! Casse les couilles! Chier! Putain, mais ça arrête pas de bugger. Yo, tu es énervé. C'est ta mère qui m'a énervé, fils de pute. Va. C'est ta mère qui m'a énervé. Putain, c'est quoi ce jeu? C'est quoi ce jeu de merde là? Putain. C'est ta daronne qui m'a énervé. Wallah. Pas bien dur, wallah, pardon.
Shadow bar to save, many fall damage Vivid beamed on the rotation upfield from high ground.
Vivid's on height.
Still there too.
Vivid's on height.
Has an opportunity here, can capitalize and take shots on all these players rotating. At this point, Vivid's best bet is to force players out of ballers into fights. You don't want to let them remain inside and safe. If you pop them out, it may be an exposed position. Other players will take shots, and that's going to get you in a better place.
Look at the ballers. The ballers beginning to scale the mountain. Vivid, I think, still has high ground. Has time to pop a mini by chance? Nope, nothing as of yet. Now the fight for height begins. Vivid building out a far from in your elimination feed, now into our top 10. Issa, the controller god as many regard him as, takes down Sam. Another one onto Thatch too. So Issa from Europe getting involved in this game as well. Vivid and Rogue Shark all the way on high ground. Still multiple ballers in play. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fortnite World Cup Solos competition. This is game 2 of 6, and oh no! Vivid has lost the high ground, but he says no! This is mine, young man! And takes it right back. No mats! No mats! No life! Vivid is out of this game. But he got the limb. He got the limb on a Rogue Shark.
Issa 2 eliminations in the middle of the pack right now. 7 players remaining. The end of game 2 right before your eyes, folks. 122 feet. He can't spend any time out of the zone right now. Player goes down inside the box. Can't quite get in. One right behind outside. Can't find a beat. Issa goes down, places a 1v1. Dubs, the ultimate high ground. The crowd cheering behind him, looking to see if he can capitalize on this advantageous position.
Down low, it's Skype for Skype.
A little bit of a build-off between the two, layering defensively against each other, but Dubs,
no builds.
One build. The flint knock to save him. On the drop, might be the play just outside ahead of the build. Maybe can catch himself.
Oh my gosh,
around inside the storm. This might be it. Shockwave into the flint knock, into the safe zone, doubling back, another one, a valiant effort. He's got to find a bead, but he won't be able to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, game 2 goes to Skype.
Skype had 27 health left, 8 HP, and he took 1 hit from the storm. He was dead, but he clutches on up. We heard in the interview earlier, play my game. What I do best. Dubs, what a valiant
C'est quoi,
Skype's
mais...
HP, literally 1 storm tick was enough, but Dubs had no mats left, and unfortunately didn't wind up making it up that mountain. Skype just wins, and there you see the celebration.
Chier! Putain, mais casse les couilles! Oh, je suis nul! Comment ça? J'ai que ça dedans! Oh, il y a qui un peu sur le Discord. Je vais voir s'il n'y a pas des gammes parties vocales ou quoi. Je vais mettre ma vocale plus big et je vais les inviter dans ma vocale. Prends celui qui a une musique qui dégage. Parce que je suis en... Mais c'est quoi cette connexion? Ah voilà, je vais péter un plomb. Et en plus, mais non, putain de merde, je suis nul à chier en solo.
Night World Champion. Thoughts after games 1 and 2?
I love to see the aggressive gameplay from King and others. Those kind of plays you don't often see in the Fortnite World Cup or really any competitive play. A lot of players are waiting for those
Il me
opportunities.
casse les couilles avec sa moto, lui, de merde.
It's been great to see. Obviously, a crowd favorite here as we've heard people are up every time he pushes into the box. What about you, thus far?
Crazy action. I'm really interested to see how these different landings continue. We've already seen games 1 to game 2, people switch up their spots, land at different areas, and sometimes they just come back and bite them. All I know is, though, that's what it is for us two for right now. We'll be back later today, but down on the floor we have Zeke with some more information on our players.
Thank you so much, Lupo Courage. Man, what an insane first 2 games here on the first day, the final day of solos competition. Lupo with his insane shockwave play to give him a high ground, and then here, Skype, his positioning on point became the win over Dubs. I mean, you guys, and of course, the Marshmallow performance. If you guys are here, how have you enjoyed the day so far? What do you think? Some of you are still sleeping. Guys, what do you think? This is it, the final day! There it is. You're awake. I appreciate that. Now, of course, guys, we've been getting through this Fortnite action all weekend long. But don't forget, we actually had creative happening earlier on Friday. Now, if you remember, there was a certain thing happening with a great crew. They won. They became the first ever Fortnite World Cup creative champions. And that was the Fish Fam led by team leader Scissors. Now, we probably should go ahead and check up on him, see how things are going for him. So let's go ahead and do that.
I'm Kitty Plays, and we're here in the player lounge right now, joined by the winners of the Creative World Cup. First of all, congratulations. Now, Scissors, how does it feel now to solidify that title?
Kind of awesome considering I love creative mode. It's thriving, it's awesome, I love it.
Now, Tyler, did you ever believe that you guys would secure the position here today?
Yeah, I always knew we had it in the bag. You know, we're the week 1 qualifiers. We're the most stacked team. There was no competition. Just when the last map was a death run, I knew we had that in the bag. We got some good players here. I knew Zan would clutch up, and he did just that.
You could tell he lifted the finger. He said, we need 1 coin. Just grab this coin right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated.
Here it is. The win. Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap trigger. You realize that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million.
It's unreal. Like, if you want to practice with dev runs, you need to like do it slow. Don't go in blindly. Like, try and like change everything you do every time you fail.
Suzu, can you see yourself doing even more with creative? I mean, the success of today, will you continue to go and play creative now?
I think I would definitely say that first with creative, because I feel like there's a lot of potential in creative still, and yeah, definitely this is my thing.
But I want to go down the line and see what each of you guys plan on
Salut,
doing.
salut tout le monde.
I would probably end up like saving most of the money, maybe like some investments.
He's 18, and he just won $336,000. What are you going to do with the prize?
Rent?
To be responsible, I'm gonna save my money.
I am going to be responsible. I'll probably just invest most of it and try and get even more.
All right, guys, congratulations again. Absolutely outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I cannot wait to see what the future of Creative Fortnite looks like.
Once again, massive props to Scissors and the Fish Fam. They worked as a unit, and that's what got them the dub in the end. The grandfather of creative shows up huge here on this stage. Now, of course, guys, we know you want to get back into games. I want to get back into games too, but first, let's just make sure they give a little bit of a break to the players. We'll hop back in as soon as we can. Now, I did talk about creative a little bit, but don't forget, we also had that celebrity pro-am. Players and people from different walks of life all came together to take part on this stage and play for charity. Now, of course, we had Ninja and Marshmallow, your 2018 Pro-Am defending champions that faced off against Airwalks and RL Grimes, your Summer Block Party Pro-Am champions. And the winners in the end were actually Grimes and Airwalks. They are two-time Pro-Am champions. So let's actually check in with them and see how they're doing.
Right now, joined by our Pro-Am winners, RL Grimes and Airwalks. Wasn't totally expecting you'd win 2 in a row. Can you walk me through those final moments?
Felt really good. I don't think I would have won if I didn't have him.
Now, RL Grimes, you were holding your own, you were keeping up, you were staying alive, you were getting eliminations. How did you change your playstyle from last Pro-Am to this Pro-Am?
I think we learned a lot from the last one. Just that you focus on late game a little bit, and I just sort of let him lead the way and made it happen.
How did it feel to play with a potential World Cup duo winner?
It's amazing. I'm actually going to come tomorrow. Cheer for my man Airwalks. Yeah.
Maybe make an Airwalks sign and wave it in the air?
Maybe a 98 bot sign. I'll hold it up.
Good luck on the event tomorrow. Congratulations on winning. Congratulations on winning. Incredible, incredible gameplay throughout Fortnite World Cup Pro-Am.
Very happy for those two, but I'm actually happy for this guy right here. This is one half of your duos world champions. This is Nyrox. I need you guys to make some noise right here, right now. Show him that you love him. How does that make you feel? You got all these crowds.
That's great. Feels amazing.
There you go. Now, Nyrox, let's chat a little bit, right? Because you played yesterday, like I talked about, in the duo competition. Your partner, Aqua, is actually playing today in the solo competition. So what advice did you give him heading into these games?
I told him earlier this morning that he should stick to the plan we had yesterday. And even if he has a bad start, he can still make a comeback like we did. And he can still take the trophy home.
That's pretty good advice, pretty good advice. Now, you're already a world champion. You've got the title. So how does it feel now that you've got this title, you're here, you get to experience this and watch the solo competition, you know, how are you feeling after all that?
I mean, it feels amazing winning the duo, even though I want to compete in solo as well. But hopefully this gives me confidence in solos, which makes me do better in solo next tournament.
Okay. One final question for you. This morning, you know, obviously yesterday was a huge day. You had a night to kind of sleep on it, and then you woke up the next morning. Did it sink in? You know, how did you feel the next morning when you're like, man, I'm a world champion?
It feels surreal. It doesn't really feel like I'm a thing because it was so big. It was almost too big to imagine. But yeah, it feels amazing.
Well, again, massive congrats to you. One half of our world champions. Again, give him some love, Fortnite fam. Thank you again, Nyrox. Appreciate your time. Now, there's actually another player we want to talk about real quick, and that is Skite. He just won this second game, so let's see what he's got to say.
I'm Skite from Lostream. I'm French, coming from Paris. I've been preparing the finals by playing customs and playing every day with friends or mates. It was hard in the beginning because my wrist was a little bit broken, so I just wait, and then I qualified for the boss in the last 2 weeks. I definitely want to thank my team because they support me a lot when I was playing qualifier. In here we are more aggressive, and NA is a little bit slower, so we try to play a little bit safe. I think maybe Zayt is really good, and I want to take him down. I don't think playing in Sajam will affect my my gameplay because I already did it. I love everyone, and I'm just excited to play.
There you go. There you have it. I mean, Sky, this guy is amazing.
Ouais,
I'm
je
a
vois
big
ce
fan.
gars.
Sky, you know this. I'm a huge fan. Now, guys, there's so many players. There's 100 here that I wish we could spend so much time talking to every single one individually. But let's actually dive in specifically to one, and that's Mr. Vivid, you know, Mr. Clutchman himself. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him there, but don't worry, he's going to bring some more heat. We actually had time to spend with him and his hometown, learn more about him, so let's watch this together.
I live in South Jersey in a small town. Population of under 1,000. You see a couple of cars pass by your house. It's quiet, so it's nice. Here, I played Fortnite at the highest level. My name is Noah Wright, also known as Vivid. I am 21 years old. I've been playing competitive Fortnite for almost a year now.
Vivid, a familiar name to a lot of fans.
What makes me a successful player is probably all the hours that I put into it. The schedule gets kind of crazy, but I'll keep myself in good shape. I will do a workout routine, 20 minutes on the exercise bike, 15 minutes of stretching, and then back to playing Fortnite.
Look at that! You know what's hitting you, bud? What's hitting you then?
Just having fun.
Vivid popping off. Taking that victory royale. That was insane.
I live with my dad. We've always been really close. All he ever wants to do is fish. He takes care of everything around the house. It makes everything really convenient in terms of, you know, playing games and just being able to focus on that.
Our schedules work pretty well. When I get done work, he's usually up gaming, so we do spend a little bit of time talking and going through the day's activities. Noah and I help each other very much getting through the difficult time.
When I was 10, my mom passed away. She passed away to a cancer called small cell carcinoma. It definitely made me mature a lot. Made me realize like how much she did for me.
Noah's mom had a very big impact in his life. She set the ground rules, make sure the grades were all straight A's, and he could go on the gaming.
Knowing that I'm successful at doing what I love to do, that would just make her really happy.
Ready?
Fortnite's granting me with a decent amount of money. I can help my dad out now. So I got on the boat.
He presented it to me for being a great father, bringing him up since her mother passed away.
I actually haven't been on the boat yet. So this weekend I'm gonna go on the boat for the first time.
Getting him on the boat and back on the water again. One of my ultimate dreams.
Like it.
I love it.
Wesh, wesh les gens.
want to thank you. This and everything. You made me happy. What do you think of your first trip out here?
It's nice.
Now you gotta come out more often.
Man.
Wesh, wesh.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to keep myself together right now.
Bien, bien, les
I know
gars.
how you're feeling, Vivid. I am very close to my own mom, and she means the world. If you guys have a chance here to meet Vivid, he is genuinely one of the most hardworking, kindest people you will ever meet in your entire life. If you can say hello, take time to do it. I promise you will not be disappointed. And of course, Fortnite fam, we got to keep the games coming. Games are about to be underway. The players are back. They are ready to board the battle bus. So for now, we're going to send it back up to none other than Monster D-Face, Golden Boy, House DJ Mike Realm. Bring the heat.
All right, folks, we know you're excited to get into some more games, and good news, we got you covered. Welcome, everyone. Golden Boy alongside with Monster D-Face. Here's we're going to call games 3 and 4 of the Fortnite World Cup Solos competition. And, man, you couldn't have asked for 2 better games to start things off, Monster. Craziness through and through. Top to bottom, best players in the world, and they're showing up here on the world stage.
I mean, you guys saw the reaction. Booga, with the insane game 1, had us jumping out of our seats quite literally. And man, Sky, at the final moments, I thought we were going to see a victory comeback from Dubs with a flint knock shockwave to shake up the entire place.
Yeah.
But it was great.
Yeah, it was very, it was a nail biter. Let's just put it like that. But let's run over the format and how this whole thing's working. So, at top 25, players will start to get 3 points. Then we move on to 15th place. At that point, all the players that are still remaining will get an additional 2 points, making it a total of 5. Then after that, if they get to the top 5, they'll add 2 more points to that, making it a 7-point total earned for staying alive all the way to the end. If you get that victory royale, you get a total of 10 points, so +3 coming out of the top 5 there. And each elimination is going to count for 1 point. So look for these players to play for the placement. Some, like King, want to play for those eliminations. And then the prizing, it's all on the line for $3 million for the first place prize. 1.8 million for second, 1.2 million for third, and then 1 million as well, plus for fourth. That's crazy. That's a lot of money.
You know, yesterday the duels had to split it. Today, it's all goes to you, right? It's just a solo competitor. So, and everyone here, every single player, every mark you stepped onto the
marathon to get up to this point.
No!
For a lot of our competitors that are prepped not just
Top 3, je suis mort. Top 3.
Oh, tu laisses mon verre là, la chaleur qu'il fait?
Top 3, je suis mort. Top 3, je suis mort, les gars. Top 3. Top 3, je suis mort. Putain. Fou, les gars. Faut un peu discuter avec vous, ça va être ça tout le long du live. J'arrête de faire des games, moi, ça me casse les couilles sur ce jeu. Top 3, top 3, bordel de merde, je suis mort. Top 3, oh merde, j'arrive plus à parler. Top 3, je suis mort. C'est incroyable. C'est incroyable. Top 3. Top 3. Top 3. Top 3, bordel de merde, je suis mort. Top 3. Oh merde, j'arrive plus à parler. Top 3, je suis mort. C'est incroyable. C'est incroyable. Top, top 3. Tu as Facebook? Oui, j'ai Facebook. Tu as Messenger? Oui, j'ai Messenger. J'ai tous les... Oui, j'ai Facebook. Salut, salut les gens. Pourquoi tu ne joues plus? Parce que ça me saoule, Fortnite, ça me saoule. Oui, j'ai Messenger. Oui, j'ai tous les... Salut, salut les gens. Pourquoi tu ne joues plus? Ça me saoule, Fortnite, ça me saoule. Fortnite, c'est même pas un jeu. Cette saison, elle est pourrie. Fortnite, c'est même pas un jeu. Cette saison, elle est pourrie. Je peux jouer avec toi sur la play? Désolé, je joue de personne, frérot. Attendez, je vais allumer la lumière. Attendez, je vais allumer la lumière, les gars. Je peux jouer avec toi sur la play? Désolé, je joue de personne, frérot. Attendez, je vais allumer la lumière. Attendez, je vais allumer la lumière, les gars. Putain, sur la tête de WAM, Fortnite. Arrêtez de jouer à ce jeu. Arrêtez de jouer sur cette saison, les gars, parce que ça pue la merde. Quand tu m'aurais dit saison 1, saison... Tête de WAM, Fortnite. Arrêtez de jouer à ce jeu. Arrêtez de jouer sur cette saison, les gars, parce que ça pue la merde. Quand tu m'aurais dit saison 1, saison... Franchement, je connais mieux comme saison. sur Fortnite encore. Tu m'aurais dit saison 1, saison 2, saison 3, saison 4. Saison 5, là, je t'aurais. Saison 6, je t'aurais dit oui, tu vois. Mais sinon, ça pue la grosse merde. Franchement, j'ai trouvé les mieux comme saison sur Fortnite encore. Tu m'aurais dit saison 1, saison 2, saison 3, saison 4. Saison 5, là, je t'aurais. Saison 6, je t'aurais dit oui, tu vois. Mais sinon, ça pue la grosse merde. Après, pour ma part, moi, j'aime pas, il y en a qui aiment cette saison. Mais moi, pour ma part, j'aime pas, les gars. Pour ma part, moi, j'aime pas, il y en a qui aiment cette saison. Attendez, je vais juste fermer mon volet, quoi. Quoi que je vais le laisser ouvert, comme ça, il y a de l'air qui rentre avec la chaleur. Et moi, je vais arrêter le live.